Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I am going to do a walkthrough of all my binders. There are quite a few of them. So let's get started. In this cat binder, this was from Amazon several years ago and I haven't seen them in recent times, which is a shame because it's adorable. This is where I keep my weekly money when I get it out the bank. So I've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, challenges, envelope, sinking funds money, back to bank, my roll the dice from Budget with Shah, which I use sometimes to allocate to some of my sinking funds. And then at the back I have spare challenges that I might have used before or new ones that I haven't used yet that I'm waiting to use. My digital printout ones are inside the McMoo there. A spare envelope. And lots of challenges waiting to be used or that I have used and want to use again. So that's my weekly binder, weekly money binder. Then I have my challenges binders. I have 2 challenge binders. So this one is more like weekly. So what I do with my rollover money, this is the Budget Save Grow Inspired Envelope Challenge. I just track, like when I put the money into the little envelopes, I just track how much I have, what week it is to make sure I'm on track. This is a digital one that I round down my online bank account into an online savings pot. My penny challenge, which takes me a long time, my 50p challenge from McMoo, Scottish Highlander on a budget. I started to do a little rollover envelope, but I've taken the money out, and a cat rollover, but you know, that's wishful thinking. That was my birthday challenge. There's still £20 in there. And my giving challenge, which is the cat pile up. So each cat is worth £1. I try and do it from some £1 or £2 a week rollover, and I want it to be done in December to use as a charity donation. I'm trying to whiz through because I filmed this and my phone cut out, so I've deleted videos and photos, and I'm hoping it will fit this video in my phone storage. This binder was from Wilko at the beginning of the year. It had like a organizer stuff inside it, which I took out. This 5 and 10 challenge is from Budget with Ped, and I do it. It started off as being a bill buffer, and I still think of it as my bill buffer, but electric and gas bills do seem to have settled down, so we'll see. But it's money there being saved, and I like this one because it just tells me save £10, save £5. It's very consistent, and I am able to stick to it so far. My week 5, so I try and save £100 for any months that have a 5th week in them, because I've found stretching my budget over 5 weeks instead of 4 was just pushing it a bit much, so I try and have that extra £100. Rock, paper, scissors is from StudioBudgetCo, and I use that to take some savings out of my weekly spending money. I've just started that one in August. This dice board is from Budget with Ped, and I use it as my spend and save challenge. So I spin around, and whatever it lands on I put into my spend jar, and whatever is left I put into a save jar, so I allocate it £10. The cat Christmas, I did finish this last week, and it had £75, and I put it into their vet fund, so I'm going to start it again for actual Christmas for them. A nice My Money Matters challenge envelope. This cat one I don't really use very often, but I'm just trying to save them a little £50 buffer in there, and it's got £15 in it. My emergency fund tracker, which is all saved online, and a rainy day challenge, which I just pop a bit into if I can. So those are my challenge binders, and then my sinking funds binders. I have 2. and mine are just in alphabetical. They're not short and long term or anything like that, or high priority, low priority. They're just alphabetical. So this is an envelope from Simple Archer, and I just sort of use it as a little dashboard there, my Bronwyn budgets. Cats sinking fund is for extra treats, toys, cat furniture. If for some reason I didn't have enough money in their weekly envelope, I could use that as a little bit extra. I've just today popped this challenge in, which I think I'm going to start doing with their money. Christmas, this just has the tracker in it for Christmas, and then I'm using this 20 times 23 challenge from Budget with Ped to save for Christmas. It saves a total of $460, which I probably don't really need $460, so it'll be okay if I don't finish it, I think. Clothes, self-explanatory, clothes, shoes, things like that. Gifts is for birthday gifts, thank you gifts, people leaving gifts, that kind of thing. Giving is donations, so charity, any collections people are doing. Lots of it goes to the cat shelter that's local to me, but any charity giving is donations. That's what that envelope is for. Health is for prescriptions, dental, that sort of thing. I do dip into it for toiletries, but I have started a toiletries one, which you'll see in a minute, to try not to do that because it never really builds up, and I really want it to build up, so it will cover dentistry and prescriptions. Home is for things around the home, like a mop or cushions, bedding, that sort of thing. Lush, I used to be a very big Lush addict and spend too much money there. I'm not anymore. I got over it, and I just like a few products that I use, like my shampoo, my lip balm from Lush. So I try and build up a little bit of money so that that's available when I need something from Lush. My other sinking funds binder. So these, I made these, the cat one and the rust one. I sewed them. Nieces is a long term for when they turn 18 or 21, yet to be confirmed. They're 12 and 15 at the moment, so I've got time. It just gets £5 a month-ish when I can. Parents is just to buy them a nice little supermarket gift card or something every now and then when it saves up enough money. Postage, because I post quite a lot of things, international and in the UK, so that's for that. Excuse me. Tech. Sorry. Tech is not for a specific, but it's for when the laptop or phone need replacing. I just keep adding little bits of money when I can into there. Travel, if and when I ever go anywhere, I'll have a little bit of money for it. Vet has been a priority. I've been putting quite a bit in there. I want it to get to £1,000 this year that I've saved this year, and nearly there, making good progress. Work, I think I'm going to take it out. I never use it. YouTube was for kind of giveaways, but I haven't used it this year. I've just done giveaway from either giving or spending money. Self is like extra spending money for myself. So if I allocate myself £20 a week and I do the challenge from it, and I might only have £5, you know, there's sometimes you want to buy something that's a little bit more, like a craft class or an extra bit of clothing if you didn't have enough money in the clothing. It's just a little backup spending money, really. And I have this little challenge, a scratching from My Money Matters, which just I use to tell me where to put £5 every now and then from my self envelope. So those are my sinking funds. And then I have new ones that I've only just recently introduced. I started this coin binder to allocate money, coins, so I roll the dice and see where money will go. These are the categories I chose: birthday cats, challenges, craft, days out, dining out, happy mail, postage, stationery and toiletries. So sometimes there's not a lot of spending money, and these are mostly things that I would spending money on, trying to save up for next year's birthday, cats, because, you know, I like giving the cats all my money, and challenges I added, and the rest are kind of things for me. It's just another way. And also my brain just really likes the categories. I realized, I think that's why for a lot of people, some people have broad categories and that works for them. And some people have specific categories and that works for them. Specific categories works for my brain. If there is money in clothes, I'm not going to use it to buy toiletries. If there's money in vet, I'm not going to use it to buy a computer. Unless there's an emergency type situation, and then I think it's fair game and you pull money from wherever you need to pull money from, because it's your money that you've saved and you'll use it if you need to use it. But in the good times when it's not, you know, urgent, my brain likes, if that money's there, that's what I'll spend it on. If there's no money there, then I have to wait and get some money saved up before I can buy something. And then I will be rolling this coin money into this little naked binder that I haven't made a cover for yet. So I've got the Roll It Up Light Challenge from Budgets and Dreams. And then the same, mostly the categories that are in the coin binder are in here as well. Birthday, Crafty Stash Cash. This is for days out. That's for dining out. Happy Mail money. And stationery. And toiletries. So I probably don't need trackers for all of these, but I have a lot of trackers. I have a lot of savings challenge because I like buying them. So I thought, let me try this out and use some of these trackers and not just let them sit in the binder not being used. So we'll see how that goes. You can always change things with budgeting. Do what works for you. That's the joy of it. You can try things out. If they don't work, try something else. Keep trying until you find a system that works. And then you keep trying. I've been doing this for 3 years and I still change things and see if there's, also to keep it interesting. You just want to change things up to keep it interesting, or it will just be jolly well boring and you won't want to do it anymore. Anyway, if you have any questions about my system, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and take care and have a good day. And I'm going to go before this thing runs out. Bye.